Hi guys, what's up? Zax here. Today we are here with Niels and Matthew to talk over this final race of the AfRoLeague. Would you like to say hello?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Matt.
So, do you want to explain qualifying just quickly before the race starts?
Yeah.
Who got pole?
I got pole by 1/10, and we first did prime runs, but then we realised because of Alex that since it's gonna be a wet race, we can just do options
Yeah.
and not lose anything strategically.
I didn't actually notice, so my strategy is for a wet, dry race, so
Wait.
it's going to be interesting.
But you have to pit on the inters anyway, because they just get destroyed.
Nah, they don't get really destroyed.
Can do about 8 laps of decent running, and then
Yeah.
they die quite dramatically.
Okay, so it's gonna be really important to get a good start since it's uphill.
Right, so basically a couple of things. Niels can finish, I think, 5th in the championship. If he wins the race, Piper comes last. I can finish 3rd in the championship. I finish within 9 points of Nathan, and a couple other things in the mix. But overall, it's a pretty interesting championship finale. And Super Joshy's just turned in on me off the bat, and he's all over the place. And apparently, I just caused a collision, even though I didn't. But okay.
And I've just taken first into the first corner. Niels is coming up my chuff now.
You were really pressed about it.
I did use about half my curves into the first corner.
Yeah, I used basically nothing, just because I still was feeling. I've cut it to the inside for Ferradura here. Will this? Oh wow, that is wheel to wheel racing, my friend. And slightly keeping it just about on the track, and I've cut it to the inside, trying not to spin it, but I do spin it, and that puts Nathan in 2nd, and I'm down to 3rd.
What, do you just half spin or do you fully just spin?
I did half spin it. I managed to control it after like 5 counter steers.
D-Mad just hit around Super Joshy.
That's a shame. So slipstreaming Nathan, down start finish, hopefully getting that position into the first corner. I'll probably get it round the outside.
Luckily, I was hitting the limiter in quali, so lucky for me, to be perfectly honest. I hit it right at the end of the straight now. Paradise is a bit crazy.
Well, you shouldn't say lucky, you just said like, I nailed my gearing like a boss. Because you're so sweaty. Wheel to wheel with Nathan as he puts it down the inside into turn 4, but he can't make it stick.
You see, I'm so sweaty for a different reason. I did a run just before this race, so...
Okay, that's just not even sweaty anymore, that's just no life.
What, I'm exercising.
Well, it doesn't mean I don't love you, but it is pretty no life.
These insults.
Although this is like the first time I've ever done a run. Well, actually it wasn't a run, I was walking.
Wow. Now it's almost getting to the point where I don't actually love you anymore.
I was crawling.
That's better. You crawl, my bitch.
So, who is Nathan just about to get overtaken for 3rd?
Yeah.
I see, yeah.
He's got no straight line speed.
Really?
It's really suffering.
Did he? He must have overthought. You know, maybe he thought it was torrential wet. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So maybe he geared it up really low. Is part 4 on? I can't even remember. I've just got purple sector 1.
It's on.
So I don't know how he did such a good qualifying lap then. Because in the dry, that must have been horrible.
He gets the advantage of DRS though.
Yeah, but then doesn't that mean you hit the limiter earlier?
Maybe he's just got his gearing all wrong, like he's just in the wrong rev range. Or he's
Usually
running
for
too
the
much
first
wing.
4 or 5 gears, the automatic setup you get is pretty good. But I would personally always like a bit more top speed.
Crap, you're catching up to me big time now.
Yeah, you're my bitch.
So what laps do you thinking about pitting?
Target. Basically just 9.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep an eye on the weather. and see
I was
what
going
that.
to say, it might end up going dry,
No, it
but-
probably go wet early then dry.
but then again, as you say, it's Brazil, so
Yeah,
Nathan's been spun around,
that's not good.
so pretty much, if I don't throw it in the wall now, I've got 3rd place in the championship. Which would be really unlegitimate because I haven't got a win.
I don't use a wheel.
You said a win, not a wheel.
Oh, right.
I was like, where'd you get that from?
Do you use a wheel?
Nah, I'm using a... Oh, if you're talking to me, I'm using a pad. And Niels uses that wireless wheel, doesn't he?
Yes.
Because I'm thinking about getting a wheel. Not sure which one to get.
Microsoft Wireless Speed Wheel.
Or the Micron MC2 is one that a lot of people use. But I don't know whether they make that anymore, I don't think they do.
I've been recommended by people who I race with, stay away from like Thrustmaster wheels and that.
I haven't used any of their Xbox stuff, so I can't tell.
Well, I have to say, I think that original Xbox wheel was really good. Unfortunately, I never really got to use it.
What the... Is it white?
Yeah.
My friend had that. It was a really good wheel.
Matthew, I think I'm like 1 or 2 tenths per lap quicker than you. We also saw that in qualifying, so me losing out position to Nathan and then have to get back ahead of him, I think that did give you a crucial advantage here.
So currently this puts you, I think, 4th in the sixth in the championship. Niels.
It's pretty good. Considering I only did
No,
content
you
like
don't.
5 or 6 or 7 races or something.
Well, you did. What was the race you did before Hungary?
Canada.
Yeah, you Canada and disconnected,
Yeah, like after 2 laps.
and then you did Hungary and won it.
Yeah.
Then you disconnected in that match.
Yeah.
Yeah, after like 1 lap.
Turn 3 actually, I think. Stop running full revs for God's sake, Niels.
I don't. I've been on mix 2 since the first intermediate of the race. Seriously. I haven't been on mix 2 since, or mix 3 since the first corner.
Well, it says you're in mix 3, and it also says there's heavier rain on the way, so...
I don't actually think I have an engineer on. That's always the best thing. Because you can sort of see the intensity of the rain in your screen, and you can see how much water is on track. And a fuel mixture you basically don't want to know.
I can't hear my engineer because I turn up the TV, so
Lol.
you guys have got to let me know if it's...
I'll keep you updated with all my
Well, my engineers just said 15 minutes till heavy rain, so...
I guess it will stay intermediate.
That'd be...
Yeah.
That's gonna be before, that's gonna be after the end of the race, I think, or literally the last lap. Because they've already done about 10 minutes. Actually,
It's
done about
it's
8
around
minutes.
a minute and a quarter per lap. It's 1:25, so it will be around 11 to 12 laps until it gets heavy rain. And that means
Yeah, and
when
that's-
the rain is arriving. So until you actually see impact on the track, it will be roughly around lap 21, 22, and then clearly the race will be over. So now, Matthew, I'm running mixed speed.
The rain has felt like it's got worse.
Yeah, but it's just definitely still intermediate.
Yeah. Even though anything's possible in this game, it could even be primes.
Probably not.
Do you remember in 2012 where you could literally just
Go. Yeah, I
Go on
know
the
that.
dry
It's so
tyres.
deep into the rain with the slicks. That was quite amazing. I remember it was like the second race of Formula Xbox, and I went until basically these conditions until I went to intermediates, and then I was actually still thinking of staying out for another lap.
Oh, locked
Yep.
in front left.
Yes.
In Formula Xbox, I got third place in every race I did.
Wow. Yeah, I had bad luck then too.
Your target lap time is a high minute 15. High 15.
Nathan's catching me so fast.
What position is he in?
He's in 6th and I'm in 5th.
Well, he's not
I
quite
guess
yet.
it's already pitted then.
No, he's only 3 seconds behind me because he got taken out.
Oh, yeah.
Or he got hit round. I don't want to say which.
I think it was
So I don't
two
know.
by Piper. They were going wheel to wheel, and with the control of that, it's pretty difficult to manage.
Hey man, we were wheel. Well, I was wheel the controller.
No, and then it's control to control.
Alright.
Okay, that is officially the worst joke of this video this far.
You still catching? You look like you've been the same sort of gap.
Yeah, the gap's pretty consistent now. The tyres are pretty much gone, so I cannot really get any closer without burning fuel, and that's something I don't want to do.
3 seconds is the gap for you in the next car. 3 seconds.
Hopefully Nathan doesn't get called in the same lap as me. I fear it's going to happen.
The car ahead is keeping fuel back for the end of the race.
Alright, I've saved up 2 laps of fuel.
Pit in this lap.
Sorry about my croaky
At the end of
voice.
this lap.
Stop smoking.
I'm asthmatic. I should. I really can't.
Okay. Thank you for your story. Oh man.
AB Paradise pitted lap 8. I think his tyres might be quite dead by the end of this race.
Yeah, that the undercut should give him an advantage of around 1.5 seconds, and I think he will lose around 2 at the end of the race.
I've learned that the undercut is very good in this game,
Yeah.
but then
Well,
the fall off at the end is really bad as well. So
Oh! I thought you hit the wall there.
yeah, I also thought that was going to happen. But,
are you in the pits?
yeah, we're both pitting right now.
I really hope Nathan isn't coming in the pits because it's going to mess up his strategy.
Everyone's gonna be. Oh, here's one bias. Piper's one bias.
Okay.
Don't pit, Nathan. Don't pit. Nah, that's good. He didn't.
It's
Well, I
about
better put me onto him.
You lose about 11 seconds in the pits.
I would say slightly more.
Exit now. Use curves on exit. You will be racing as you rejoin the track.
Well, Piper was about 9 seconds behind you when you pitted.
Remember
Yeah,
to stay
I
inside the
guess
white
about
line or we'll get a penalty.
Okay, it's definitely getting worse with the rain now.
10 minutes for heavy rain.
And that is going to be right on the end of the
There's
race.
patches forming on track. There's patches forming. That is important for wet tyre usage.
I reckon.
Like 15.
Who is it? Who's leading the race right now?
Piper.
I reckon he might be continuing and might be going on to the wets.
No, it's not going to work.
I know, but you know, it's something he might just try. I don't
It
know.
will try, but it won't work. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. If he's got nothing to lose, he might as well just do it. To be
Yeah.
honest. Are you right behind him?
I am.
Yeah, Matthew is basically slipstreaming
Is
him.
he going to pit? He's still not pitting.
No. He's going all over the place.
Yeah.
Make one move, man, and stick to it.
Oh, around the outside of turn 1. I'm happy with that.
Beautiful. I'll probably get stuck behind him in the middle sector though.
It was important that I got by him there, really.
Yeah. Now I'll get stuck. Okay man, Matthew, this is crucial here. If I don't get past it in around 1 or 2 corners, you're winning this race.
Purple sector 1.
East.
I was trying to get purple sector 2,
Okay,
but
that
I
was
know that's never going to
way
happen.
too aggressive overtake. And I want to see his footage if it's available. Don't even know if you record.
Did he just take you out?
Now I almost took him out. I sort of run him off the track, I'll run him off the corner, but not off the track. You know what I mean? So he was still on tarmac, but I definitely pushed him off the racing line without contact though. He just avoided me. You know, I had to get past, so I went quite aggressive on my braking, and that gave me a lock up. Sort of worked.
Brazil always throws up a nice surprise.
Yeah.
But I think his tyres are going to be pretty destroyed. If he's trying to do the whole race on them, that's
Not a good idea.
No, that's not
No.
good idea at all.
I mean, as it's so little you lose going into the pits, you might as well just do it.
We might need to think about moving
It just doesn't work now.
in the next few laps.
No matter how
It
good
worked
you
in
look after the
2012.
tyres, you have to pick the recommended strategy around him.
Yeah, it worked on 2012 fine, that's probably why he's thinking.
But they had no tyre scaling in 2012.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like they sort of, I suppose they sort of did, but
No,
just the
not
Pirelli tyres just didn't degrade in 2012, really, did they? If you know what I'm saying.
And the tyres
20
lasted the same distance every race distance you took. Like Monza, you could do like 50 laps. That's longer than 25% race on options. Like you could
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, okay, I know what you mean now. I was a bit
you can
confused.
start on primes and pick the first lap for options, and you can like destroy them in the race, and they'll still be good at the finish.
Good.
Has,
I think I just heard off my engineer saying that Pied Pipers went on wets. Not
No,
sure if that's true.
No, he's 7 seconds behind me, so he didn't make a pit stop.
See through the next sector though, because it might just be glitching out.
I'm
Okay, I've got loads of oversteer there.
I don't know. I think it will not get wet enough for full wet before the end of the race.
To be honest, it's quite easy right now.
Yeah.
You can easily just cruise around them. He's losing a huge amount of time.
Yeah, I don't know. His tyres are gone now,
He's
I'm
definitely
not
not.
getting enough tyre temperature, that's my problem.
and you need to go quicker.
No, but I mean I can't go quicker.
I know what you mean. Yeah, mine are the same right now. I've got green tyres.
Yeah.
I've got light blue ones.
I will
at the
tell
back.
you what you have to do, and I did that until Matthew didn't do it. You have to pit for full wets. Botch this lap. I swear.
I think he might have just came in the pits right now.
I am in the pit.
Still into conditions, really.
No. No. Watch.
Did you pit, Niels?
Yes, I pitted full wets. As soon as the tyres get extremely oversteery and they cool down, you know it's time for full wet. Plus you can clearly see patches of water out on track.
Oh no, tyres. Oh, damn it! I put intermediates back on.
Oh,
For
that-
God's sake.
That's a bit pity.
Go, go, go. Curves on exit. We're racing on the way out.
Matthew, you're going to lose out on me by around a second or two now.
The track is clear.
Maybe new inters might be the right thing to do. It's not, but I've got my fingers crossed.
So at the end of sector 1, the gap between number 1 and 2 was 16.1 seconds. It's gone to 12.1. That's basically going to give me the lead of this Grand Prix here.
I know what you mean. It's definitely wet tyres. I'm so annoyed that.
Ah, great. Left it a lap too late.
I'm a genius.
I'm not good at recognising conditions, that's why. It might be tight coming through. No, it's not going to be.
Okay, wet tyres for next.
It might be tight. No.
All over the place. No. What's the pit delta?
16.9. I was 2.5 behind. 14 seconds. Between 13 and 14, depending on your pace.
We have a little bit of spare fuel
Might just have enough.
on it over the next few laps.
12. Oh, this is going to be close. So annoyed at myself.
Well, you pissed it, but it sort of.
I pitted, but I didn't have enough time to switch it to wet.
Oh, that is really. You would probably been second.
I'll definitely be ahead of Nathan.
Probably ahead of my fight.
And now I'm last.
Watch out for traffic as you rejoin the track.
The Piper might have just pulled a really good strategy out there.
I think what I did was pit lap 14. That was lap 13. That was the best lap to pit.
The telemetry is showing.
And I knew that, but I just wasn't going to say it.
Right, I'm determined not to come last in my last race.
That should be possible.
I just need to get past Super Joshi, he's not that far in. Actually, I'm pulling him so much, so that's alright.
Matthew, are you on mix 3?
Nope. My subscribers will be able to see that right there.
Okay. Do you have fuel left?
Nope.
Neither do I. I am optimal fuel and mix 2, so I'm not going to risk throwing it in.
I've probably got an extra half a lap, 3/4 of a lap.
I wouldn't risk it though. That's
I have to risk it, although I'm catching you dramatically.
yes. Oh, you're not past yet. And that is your opportunity.
We've only got a few laps
I
left to
completely
pass
missed that
this guy,
corner.
so if you're going to do it, it needs to be soon.
I always struggle in these conditions. Whoa. You step out from the back of my car there.
This is
I
gonna
did
be
have
good
a bit
to
of a
watch from
scary
your
moment.
This is going to be really good to watch from your guys' point of view.
Yes. Well, we had a good battle earlier. So I've locked
Damn
up
it, I'm
the
so
time
annoyed.
of the last lap. I don't want to risk going straight off again.
Can't see anything.
Can't let this guy hold us up much longer. We need you to
Down
pass
to
him.
2/10 between us two.
I'm pretty happy. I got a couple of fastest first sector times. It's better than I normally do.
We're comfortable at the moment.
Oh man. This is really tense.
Stepped off the racing line for 1 second then. Oh, sorry for the tap.
I didn't feel anything. Oh shit, he's gonna do it. He's going for it. No, he's super off.
Okay, wet tyres for next box.
Got past Joshi.
Oh my god. Yes. Wheel to wheel. Found that racer upposter.
I'm running
Unless I
slightly
piss.
more downforce than you, I think.
I don't even know.
What wings are you running?
2-1.
I'm running 4-2.
The car behind
We'll
is
see.
only a second down on you. 1 second.
I've got some fighting talk. You're on the last lap, aren't you?
Yes.
Kind
Fuck
of
it.
drifting into the corners now.
Last lap for me.
Last corner. Probably not gonna make it. Pushing as hard as I can down the straight. Just about not. Oh fuck. That,
Yabba dabba doo!
that was so close. Oh
I
Jesus.
know.
Well, the good thing is that we can say that we absolutely dominated this race.
We had a good fight. Incredibly tense.
Yeah.
I mean, when you pitted the lap early and I lost 4 seconds on 1 sector, wasn't exactly feeling very confident.
Oh my god. Right, so going down that back straight, you did basically get past me, and I had to use a lot of covers. But since at the outside, I just
Yeah.
couldn't retain the position into the corner.
Yes, I'm going to
Yeah.
get third place in the championship.
And then through the middle sector, I just lost so much ground to you that just couldn't do it.
Right, I've got to thank, just for that race alone, Super Joshy for that good race. He kept battling with me, so that was good. But
I was only
congratulations.
3 tenths between you there.
yeah,
No,
congrats,
10ths
you
last
guys,
lap. Thank you.
for that good battle. And Matthew, obviously, you've won the championship, so congrats to that. I can't remember who's second. I think, is it
You.
AB Paradise? So yeah, I don't know if anyone's watching up to this point, but thanks everyone for being a part of Tier 2 and watching the videos and the races and everyone that helped with the website. It's been pretty amazing. I think the two guys in the call right now can say that.
It's been so amazing.
There's some great
Yeah.
racing in there as well. More than I expected when I started Tier 2, because I thought it might be a bit, well, I thought there might be quite a lot of crashes, I'll just say that. But yeah, it turned out really well.
Yeah.
Might have even gone better than Tier 1, I don't know. But okay, thank you guys for helping with the league, racing in it and everything. Alright, time to say goodbye for the last time. Bye.
I'll miss you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tier 2's been pretty good. Well, it's been more than pretty good. Giving me my first championship on F1, so I can't exactly be unhappy.
Alright everyone, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.